Minecraft Matcha here, and welcome back to another video. Now, I'm sorry about the old skin. I'm currently playing in Java Edition, and I haven't figured out how to import the new one yet. Oopsie. So, yeah, welcome back to another video. Now, today we are looking at the rarest biomes in Minecraft, and I would also like to apologize for the lack of Craft episode last week. It'll be out next week. Easter Sunday, I hope, maybe, fingers crossed. But yeah, we'll get a contract out soon. So, welcome back to another video. Now, today we are looking at the top 9 rarest Minecraft biomes. Now, before we actually start, I want to clarify some things. One, these rarities are based on Java Edition, and I think it should be about the same, but it could be slightly different in Bedrock, which is the superior version, by the way. Also, some biomes may not be on Bedrock, just with the specific kinds. I think there are a couple differences, but I don't think it should affect the biomes on this list. Just the list I was using was for Java Edition. And there are a couple biomes, 4 or 5 I think, that don't actually exist in game, however they are coded and stuff. We are not counting those. We are only counting naturally generated biomes for this video. So, with that out of the way, first biome here you will probably recognize. It is the Mushroom Fields biome. Now, mushroom islands are known for being some of the rarest in Minecraft. And just overall, the Mushroom Island is the rarest kind that there is, with all the different types of Mushroom Island biomes. However, there are rare single specific types of them. But this is the Mushroom Fields biome. Now, there are 2 kinds of Mushroom Island biome, also the Mushroom Shores, which we may see over here. Now, this biome generates 1 every 2,000th, and that's how much of the world it takes up, I believe. It has a interesting landscape. It still has the hills and stuff, however the ground is still fairly flat here. It has mushrooms instead of trees, however generation is not perfect, as you can see from situations like that. And an interesting feature is that no hostile mobs spawn on this island. It has mycelium as the ground instead of grass, which is controversial, and most people don't like it. However, I think it looks quite nice and fits in well with the biome. For number 8 here, we have the Modified Jungle. In my opinion, one of the most interesting biomes in the game. It is much like a normal jungle, in the trees, in the ground, and all that sort of stuff, and has a 1 in 2,500 chance generating and world it takes up. However, it comes very mountainous, especially compared to your normal jungle biome. It has large mountains going up, which are in fact covered in trees, and oftentimes will include some oak trees on them too, which normal jungles don't have. It is actually kind of nice, and I think it would be a very cool biome to build a base on top of that hill or something. So, one of my favorites in the game. In number 7th place, we have the giant spruce, or a tree, Taiga Hills. Now, I think this might actually beat out the Modified Jungle as my overall favorite biome in the game, just because, in general, I love taiga biomes. So, it is a version of the already fairly rare, one of the rare in the game, giant taiga biome. And then it also has these hills, which are, as the name suggests, hillier than most taiga biomes are going to be. So, it's an interesting one. It's not really that much different. It's about the same as a normal giant spruce biome, but it's still interesting, and it's rare because of the normal trees being rare in the giant farm, with a 1 in 2500 percentage of the world taken up. I should have scripted this out better. But yeah, one of my favorite. I'm running into all these trees here. But yeah, it's interesting. In 6th place, we have the Eroded Badlands, one of the strangest biomes in Minecraft. Now here's the Badlands, which are much more commonly known as the Mesa biome, and they're very similar to your normal Badlands biome. However, they are very rare, with 1 in 2500 of the world taken up. The main difference between these and your normal Badlands biome is that they generate weird canyon-like structures throughout the biome. It's very interesting, and it would be interesting to build a base in. My Iconocraft base is in a Badlands biome, however, it's just your standard Mesa Plateau. It doesn't have all this fancy stuff. In 5th place, we have the Frozen River biome. Now, this isn't actually that rare, but statistically and technically, it is, with the 1 in 3333rd of the world taken up. Now, it's not that uncommon to see a frozen river. The reason it ranks so low is just because rivers are small and aren't going to take up a very big portion of the world. Now, frozen rivers are obviously a lot less common than regular rivers because they have to take place in cold areas. Because of the way biomes work and how cold biomes will generate next to other cold biomes, it's got to be in the right general area to be considered a frozen river and to actually freeze over. So, that's already going to make it pretty rare. And then, the temp has to be of 0, which very few biomes actually have a temperature of that low. In 4th place, we have the Snowy Taiga Mountains. This is a very rare biome, and strangely enough on this world, it takes place right next to a tiny ice spikes biome, also up there in rarity, but not exactly on the ice spikes biome. So, this is the Snowy Taiga Mountain. It is one of the rarest in the game, and probably the first we have come upon that I have not really seen naturally in the world before. It's a normal taiga biome, which is pretty common, but with hilly taigas, which are rare, and snowy taigas, which are even rare, so you get a hilly, snowy taiga. And yeah, you get one of the rarest in the game, with a 1 in 3333rd chance, or space taken, of the world. It is kind of similar to the giant spruce taiga hills in the terrain itself, just without the snow and without the giant trees. Like I said before, I do like taiga biomes, so this is obviously going to be one of my favorites. Number 3 is the Modified Wooden Badlands Plateau. Now this actually has none of the wooded part on it. It's just about a normal Badlands biome. It's very strange, but it has a 1 in 3033rd. It takes up that much of the world, and it's a pretty basic biome here. Now, I think these trees here would be considered part of the river, so they're not actually part of it. So I have no idea what this would be considered. But it's a modified wooded badland plateau, just missing the woods, modified, and the plateau. In second place, we have modified Badlands Plateau. This is a very interesting one, as the last one. It's like a Badlands Plateau, but it's much hillier. And that sort of thing. I didn't do much research before I did this. So, interesting biome. Over here, it can have a few trees, but in general, not all that many. Not as much as a normal Badlands Plateau would. So yeah, this is an interesting one. About the same with Badlands. Badlands has definitely showed up here a bunch, and they're all literally the exact same thing. So moving on to number 1. The rarest biome in all of Minecraft. We have modified Jungle Edge, which also appears to come with random farmer zombie villager. This one supposedly takes up roughly 1/1,000,000th of the world. It's tiny. As you can see, it's just this small area without the humongous jungle trees. It's got some hills. It's got the oak and jungle trees. And that's about all it's got to it. Jungle is already a fairly rare biome, and its edges are rare, and this one only generates between hilly swamp biomes and jungles. So yeah, it's rare. So the only difference between it and your normal biomes for jungle edges is that it has more hills, and that is about the only difference. This is the rarest biome that you can naturally generate in Minecraft Java Edition, and I believe Bedrock Edition for that matter. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's interesting to make. Let's Play video should be coming out Easter Sunday or something like that. That's the goal, maybe. And yeah, that's about it. So hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. I'm Minecraft Matto, and I am